Hey buddy, it's John with Upstate Brush Control. We're down here in Lawrence, South Carolina, cleaning up along a pond dam. So we got down here, it was maybe around noon. We had to do some stuff. We brought the dozer in here, brought the excavator in here, skid steer, stuff like that. And we just finished up a dirt job. I didn't get any video of that, but oh, here's Willie.
What's up, guys?
So we were finishing up big dirt job, land clearing, clearing off a lot, grading, all that kind of stuff. Wasn't able to film it. I was out of town, got back, we finished it up. So so what we got here, it's a buddy of mine. He has a hunting lease here, and you notice this pond dam has some damage going on to it. We'll show you that. And he called me up, he's like, hey, what do you think? So he talks to the owner's told us to fix it. So there's a nice little pond right here. All this material we're taking off this dam, and we're going to take off a little bit, you know, maybe 3 to 4 feet off this side. We got a lot of muskrat holes in the dam here. See, there's another one here, and there's big spots where it's really caved in on the, or eaten into the bank of the pond here. There's another bad spot here. This is probably the worst of it. It's been pushed back maybe 5-6 feet. So we're gonna try to fix all this stuff the best we can, get all these trees, stumps, all this cleaned off, regrade the pond dam, and throw some seed and straw down on it is our plan. So we got good bit of timber to come off of it. We're not doing any burning, no grinding. We get to stack it up. We get to stack it up and leave it. Oh, that is the best. We get to do that. We're literally out here in the middle of the woods. So customers like, yeah, it's no big deal. Get it out of the way. It's not hurting anything but the deer. So we're gonna do that. We got Josh over here in the 130. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
How's it coming?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Got a nice area up in there.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Alright, cool.
Ready to go.
Ready to go fishing or swimming? Yep, straight that way, and then we can mulch some of that. That's no big deal. Alright, so this right here, it kind of curves up. This right here is the emergency overflow for the dam. So in a big heavy rain event, if it were to flood, it's going to go out right there. So we can't put trash or anything in that area. So Willie took the grinder and mulched off this area right here, and this is where we're going to stack all the trash up. Oh yeah, looks good. That should work. I just got back from moving the dozer, so they were working on this stuff while I was gone. A little tight in there right now, just because hard to get stuff. Once you get something opened up, nowhere to lay anything down for the moment. But we'll probably end up doing a lot of chainsawing and just cutting it up fast and breaking it up to get it moved up to here. We are going to go in a couple areas on that side and on this side of the pond over here, and a couple spots where they can, it won't be but a, you know, 20-30 minutes on the forestry mulcher. Go down there, open up a little area, so do some fishing. Yeah, definitely gonna be bringing my pole tomorrow here. I've actually been in this pond fishing a couple times with my buddy, and there's definitely some big bass in there. So tomorrow, this weekend's 4th of July weekend, so we're gonna work half day tomorrow, and maybe cast a few before we leave. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. But all this is coming out. All that, yep, gone. Get it to where it can be maintained, and so they don't have a big fail with the dam. I'm gonna go up here and show you my buddy Justin, guy who does the leasing up of this property. He went with me and we went and got the dozer. I've known Justin pretty much my whole life, and shoot, since I was 5 or 6 years old. He actually used to work for me back in the day. We did fencing, but he's into real estate now. He loves what he does. We're good friends, but he's driven the dozer one other time over at my brother's property, and I was like, hey, you want to push some trees over? He's like, yeah, I'll push some trees over. So I gave him a little 2-second, how-to with the dozer. He was blown away. So let's go see what he's up to. Probably making a big old mess. Probably. He has been known to make a lot of dead-end four-wheeler trails. So let's see what we got over here. All right, so we got a game plan. Justin's done with the dozer, so I'm gonna go get it, start pushing brush and stuff up that way. Willie's doing some mulching, so we're gonna get after it. Got a spot opened up now. Nice little pond here. So Willie's kind of forestry mulching up there a little bit. It's kind of wet and soggy, so he's gonna do some trimming up there and forestry mulching. This right here, we'll rip that out and just be able to regrade this whole bank off is what we're thinking. So I'd love to do, get this thing all cleaned up. Good, pretty good sized trees throughout it. I don't know if I was helping Josh or making it harder for him, but I just shoved all that right there. So did I make a mess for you? Did I make a mess for you?
Yeah. time on angling.
My bad. That was a real noob thing I did.
Hey, you got him down.
We got her down, that's for sure. I didn't realize that Willie was over there and I was pushing a tree this way. Josh gave me the old halt. He's safe, everybody's safe. We got a little rain shower going on here, but we got a good bit done. So Willie started mulching out an area on that side over there. So we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Hey everybody, we're back here on this job up here in down towards Lawrence, South Carolina. A little bit south of where we usually work, but that's all right. So we got rained out last week, and then it was the 4th of July weekend, so we didn't end up working Monday, and took the 4th off, all that kind of stuff. So happy birthday, America, and happy 4th of July to everybody. A little bit late, but so we're here, gonna keep working on this pond dam, get the track back here. That's kind of where we left it the other day. I forgot my fishing pole. I was really excited about doing some fishing today. Forgot my fishing pole. Next time. Josh is on the dozer today. He's gonna push up. We're gonna switch off and on a little bit. All right, so we're making our way on this pond dam over here. It's a little bit after lunch, and I'd say we're well over halfway. Getting this cleaned off up through here. So Josh sliding a little bit on the hill. Willie is he's down over there, cleaned up a spot or two for some fishing for the customer. They wanted that cleaned up. So you can see the machine, he's opening up a little bit of area, kind of like what he did over here. So might be wondering why we're grubbing this out instead of just cutting it and cutting it back and leaving it. We've done both on ponds before. We've cut it all, mulched it, and left it on the bank. We've grubbed it out. So the reason why we are doing this to this pond is due to mainly this big hole here. I don't know if you can tell, but it drops down 4 to 5 feet, then comes back up. I kind of took and pushed that out a little bit, so whenever we fill dirt in there, that we're not throwing dirt right on top of the water. Kind of just took and pushed it out like that. We'll get it all smoothed out and packed in, but this was the worst of it. It kind of came out, it went like this. The water was all the way up into here. So a heavy rain event, you know, this could have potentially, in theory, it should have gone out over there, but over time this could have eroded and could have had an issue with this. But we are, instead of mulching it and trying to patch in that one little spot with dirt, we figured it was best just to get all the stuff off the bank and just kind of regrade it, just start over fresh with it. It's a hunting piece of property, so it'd have been about the same time, maybe a little bit faster to mulch it. You know, it's still a ton of work to mulch all that, to cut it with a machine and stuff like that. So it would have been about the same, I think, close to it, to either grub it out or pull it. Grubbing is slower, but you can kind of see. We'll go down here and show you real quick. See this spot right here? It goes way up underneath the bank. There's another one right there. It just kind of continues. It was like that all the way along here. So that is why we ended up grubbing out this bank. I just think it's start over fresh. We're gonna seed it and they can maintain it and keep it up from here is the plan. But we all know how that goes. We can see where this pond is now. Someone has not maintained it, but hopefully with them spending a lot of money on it, they'll call us back to maintain it. We'll see. So, a couple things I want to talk to you guys about is this excavator, 130 excavator. It's a John Deere. It's got 4,930 hours on it. We bought it I don't know, a little over 2 years ago. It's been a great machine for us. This is the first real big piece of iron that I've ever bought. You know, we bought skid steers and stuff like that, but as far as something this size, you know, where we either have to hire it or can't pull with a pickup truck is what I'm getting at. I'm sure there's people out there that'll try, but when I bought this machine, we were kind of in a time crunch. We had this job lined up, ready to go. The customer was waiting for us. We ended up clearing 30 acres up in Traveler's Rest with it. I hired a guy with 2 dozers and root rakes, and he root raked it, and we stacked all the brush and burned it, and that's what this machine was for, was to feed the piles, dug burn holes and stuff like that, and just help them with the occasional stump you couldn't get out. But I learned a lot from that job. subbed a lot of it out, and you know, past is in the past. I wish I would have bought a dozer in the long run, and now we have a dozer. I wish I would have just bought a dozer in the long run and done it all myself. But whatever, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this machine. That's what I'm here to talk about. This thing, people have commented before, like, oh wow, John, it's you're a terrible operator. You know, we can't watch. It's too jerky, stuff like that. I've driven, had quite a few hours on several different bigger excavators, you know, 200, 210s. I've spent a lot of time in a 280 John Deere big machine. You know, that's a really big machine, and so I wouldn't say I'm, you know, an amazing operator or anything, but I feel like I get the work done and safely and not tearing up the machine too bad. But this machine is so tipsy. You get on the slightest bit of uneven ground and it just wants to rock terrible. I really like Dirt Perfect's Volvo with that blade on the front. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I would like to stay under 40, you know, around 30 to 40,000 pounds. I'm thinking about maybe trading this thing in, you know, something around the 3,000 to 4,000 hour range that I'll be buying to replace it. You know, the bucket needs work, it needs to be line board, it needs new pin. So there's probably 4 or 5 grand right there. It runs great. Doesn't burn any oil, no coolant, doesn't lose any coolant. You know, it's a great machine. It's just what I do. If you're sitting on, I've seen a lot of like water guys, like water mains and stuff like that. They use it on flat ground, stuff like that. I don't know. Help me out, guys. I'm thinking about maybe upgrading. This thing just rocks and beats you to death. Should I keep it? You know, stick with what you got, work with what you got, kind of thing. That's how I usually am. I'm not up for buying and selling a lot, but at the same time, you know, we're in it for the long haul here. And I don't know. Something I've been toying around with. Been checking machinery trader and stuff like that, see if there's any machines. But the price of machines right now is so high. Maybe wait a year or so. Used stuff is out the roof. Ridiculous. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we upgrade, get something different, get Volvo, get another Deere? I would really like a Komatsu. I love a Komatsu. We had rented a Komatsu 210 on a job back before I had this one, kind of before I had YouTube videos and stuff. I like that machine. That was a big machine, but I want something a little bit smaller where we could get in these tighter places, you know, backyards. That kind of stuff.